You want to go all out for Dad on first in to take a look at the eye of Billy McNeece and also of his opponent, Paddy Young. What he thought, it doesn't seem to be too serious. Coming up round 6, Don.
All right, when round 6 it is, and they drive out punches. Left hook to score immediately, both of them. Young then misses one at the chin, jabs twice to the jaw that pops McNeece's head back. McNeece is back with his own jab on the nose. Young puts 2 jabs on the mouth, feints the left hand, throws a right to the chin. McNeece pulls away from it. One of the few punches that have been avoided tonight. I mean, deliberately avoided. There's a right hand to the body by McNeece, a left to the head, a right to the jaw. 2 jabs on the nose by McNeece. He catches Young unawares. Young is backing away. Young comes back with a whipping left hand to the body to bring down the guard. Drives the left and a right to the chin, another right to the jaw by Young. And behind 2 left jabs to the chin, they clinch and almost stagger into the ropes, both of them. There have been no knockdowns in the fight so far. Young puts 3 jabs on the chin. A left to the head thrown by Paddy Young. Young has been cut around the left eye. McNeece, his right eye is almost closed. In close they go, and Al Burrell, the referee, comes over to get them apart. About 2 minutes to go in the round. McNeece goes with a light right to the body, takes a left hook to the chin, a right to the head by Young, another left hook to the jaw by Young, and again they go to close quarters. And there's the referee coming between them. Now at long range, Young puts a right to the body, brings up a left to the chin, puts 2 jabs on the mouth, and is popped back by a jab on his nose. Young shoots out a left hand that's wide of the mark. He takes a grazing right to the body. Paddy seems to be pacing himself a bit in this round. He misses a right, then takes a right hand to the chin. Moves away, throwing his own left jab on the nose a couple of times. McNeece coming after him is popped back by a jab on the head. Feints the left hand, takes 2 more jabs on the nose by Young. He's peppering him with that jab and getting away with it. 2 more jabs on the mouth by Young, then a straight right to the chin by Young. And they go to close quarters and tie each other up for a moment. And there's the referee to get them apart. Now at long range, Young comes in with a whipping left hand to the body, and so does McNeece. Young brings up 2 left hooks on the jaw. Feints the left hand, puts another left hook to the jaw, and hurts McNeece. He seemed to waver a moment. There's another left hook to the chin by Young. McNeece stabs him a jab on the chin. Young's left goes over the head. McNeece puts a jab on the mouth, another jab to the chin by Billy McNeece. And Young goes in close, chopping a left hand to the head, chopping another one in there. With about 1 minute to go here in round 6, it's scheduled for 10 at Madison Square Garden. Young comes up with a grazing left hand to the chin, moves away from 2 jabs by McNeece. So far, Paddy's having a good round here. He puts another left to the chin, drives the right hand to the jaw, and takes a left, and then another left to the body, and one to the head by McNeece. McNeece brings in a right uppercut to the jaw and tries to pull the round back toward him. Al Burrell gets them apart as they go into a brief clinch. Now they're at long range. Young, 2 jabs on the mouth. Then another jab to the chin by Paddy Young, a right to the head by Young. McNeece is back with a left to the head, and so is Young. Into the body goes McNeece with a right hand and blocks the left hand at his head. And again they go to close quarters with the referee getting them apart. Round 6 almost over. Young, 2 more jabs to the head, a right to the head by Paddy Young. He feints the left hand, digs a hard left hand to the body. McNeece takes a hard left hook to the mouth, takes another grazing left on the chin by Young. And again they go to close quarters. McNeece flowing up, takes a driving right to the chin after scoring with his own right hand to the head. Now the round is almost over as the referee gets him out of a quick clinch, the bell, and win.
Okay, Don. McNeece is red. His face red and puffed. The eye almost closed on the right side. Young, a wound on his left cheekbone. His face red and puffed too. Each of them coming into each other with everything they have. It's been a real brawl for 7 rounds. Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Back at Madison Square Garden now, we want to tell you what we've all been waiting for is coming up next week. And that's Tony DeMarco, the welterweight champion of the world, who makes his first defense of his title against Carmen Basilio, the kid from Upper New York. 15 rounds in the Syracuse War Memorial Auditorium. That's next Friday, and of course we'll be there with our Gillette microphone. Boy, that ought to be a beaut. We've really been waiting for that one, and I know you have too. So mark that down on your calendar. DeMarco and Basilio, welterweight championship of the world from Syracuse, right where you're listening now. Okay, Don, round 7.
Round 7 it is win, and there's McNeece, a long right hand to the body, a grazing left hand to the head by Young. Young stabs him left on the chin, another jab to the mouth by Paddy Young. Out in the center, Billy takes a hard right hand to the chin, comes back with a jab on his nose. A battle of attrition all the way. There's a jab put out by Young, 2 left hooks on the mouth by Paddy Young, whom I'm guessing is slightly the stronger of the 2 at the moment. McNeece's left goes over the head, and he puts a hard right to the jaw, nailing Young on the way in. There's a jab to the mouth by McNeece, and Young comes back with a left hook to the chin, a jab on the nose by Young, a hard left hook to the mouth by Young. Young feints the left hand, feints it again. Out of a bob and weave comes McNeece with a jab on the chin, and Young belts him a left hand to the body. McNeece is back with a left to the midsection, a hard hook, and again they go in close. Now they're at long range again. McNeece puts a grazing right to the head, takes a double hook by Young, one to the body, one to the head, and McNeece and Young trade right to the jaw. As Young bringing up a left and a straight right hand to the chin that hurts McNeece. Young is taking a jab on the chin, but bringing back two hard left hooks to the head. Another left hook, and one of them almost set McNeece back to the rope. A couple of feet or so, but he came back and held on for a moment. Now they're at long range again. McNeece back to the attack, feints the left, puts out a driving left that's short, and Young goes in and ties them up as they move into a clinch. Less than 2 minutes to go on the round. McNeece a right to the body, a double hook, once to the body, once to the head by McNeece, and Young back with the left hand to the head. Now Al Burl gets him out of a clinch. Young puts a straight jab, but misses a fiery right aimed at the head and takes the left to the body by McNeece, who then pours the right hand under the heart. Young is back to the ropes, ties up McNeece over in Billy's corner. Now Al Burl gets him apart. McNeece shovels in with bobbing his head, takes a grazing left to the jaw by Young, and McNeece is back with a sharp jab, another jab to the mouth. He takes a light left to the jaw, thrown by Young. And McNeece and Young go into a clinch just above our Gillette microphone. They exchange right to the body. McNeece brings up a left hook to the chin, puts another left, a straight right hand to the jaw that drives Young back to the center of the ring. Another right to the chin by McNeece. Young bobs and weaves, ducks under a left and brings up a solid left hook to the chin, a grazing right to the jaw by Young, another right to the chin by Young. He chops two left hands to the jaw, drives the left hand to the body, and they go in and hold on for a moment. Now it's less than a minute to go in round 7 of a 10-rounder. Another left hook to the jaw by Young. There's a hard right to the chin by Young. He takes a left to the body and exchanges right to the body now. And McNeece pushes Young into the ropes, missing a right over the head. Young blocks the left at his body and brings up a left chop to the jaw. McNeece holds him against the ropes, and this time McNeece is low. Way low with the right hand. Now they're about even in the low department. Young puts a left jab on the chin, puts it in there again, moves away from a left hook and takes another jab to his mouth by McNeece. Young pops away with a left hand to the chin a couple of times, and they go in close. Now they're at long range again. McNeece takes a hard left hook to the jaw by Young, takes a grazing right to the chin, puts his own left hand to the body. In close, it's McNeece with a driving right to the body. Young bringing up a fierce left hook to the jaw. Young hitting harder now, it seems. He drives McNeece's head back with a left hook to the head. It would have felled an ordinary fighter, but McNeece is still there, taking another left hook to the head. He's bothered, and there's the bell.
They want to make a big impression on that $1, the regular price of the razor alone. The pace is sure beginning to tell, and mostly on Billy McNeece. I wouldn't call it fatigue. Exhaustion will set in. Here comes round 8 and Don.
All right, well, round 8 it is. McNeece drives that right to the body, brings up a left hook to the jaw. He always gets off fast. Now Young pops him back with two left hands to the head, takes a jab on the chin. They exchange left jabs to the nose. McNeece jabs that left to the chin again, blocks the left hook at his head by Young. Young feints the left hand, moves away from a jab, fires the right at the chin. It's short of the mark. Both boys have been flat on their feet all the way, driving power into their punches. Young takes a right hand to the body and a right chop to the head as McNeece goes in close with him. Now they're at long range again. The referee getting out of a quick clinch. McNeece a right to the body, and then Young digs that left hand to the body himself. Now they clinch again. They're clinching more often now, and that's understandable. They're tiring, apparently. There's a hard left hook to the jaw by Young, a winging left, and he takes a right to the body. A left hook, a jab to the mouth, and a grazing right to the chin by McNeece. McNeece takes a right high on his head as they go to close quarters again. On the inside, it's Young chopping a left to the head as he holds on with the right hand. Now at long range, Young drives a right to the body, a left hook to the body, a left hook to the jaw by Young. A smashing left hook it was, too. And they go in and hold on for a moment. 2 minutes to go here in round 8, scheduled for 10 at Madison Square Garden. A long right to the body, a flicking left hook on the chin, a right to the head, all by McNeece. And Young is back with a jab to the head. Then he moves in close, and again Al Burl has to come over and get them apart. Young relaxes on the inside for a moment. Now bangs his gloves together and goes to work, putting a left hook to the head, a hard one. Another jab in the mouth, another jab to the chin by Paddy Young. Young feints the left hand. McNeece feints his own, bobs and weaves, misses the left hand over the head, drives the right to the chin and takes a countering left, another left hook to the jaw by Young, a right to the chin by Young. And McNeece on the inside pops away with a right chop to the head. Again, they go to close quarters. McNeece is very, very red around the face, but he doesn't seem to be bleeding anywhere. He takes a straight right hand to the chin, puts 2 jabs in the mouth. Young is on him with another jab to the chin, and again they go in close with about a minute to go in this round. Young feints the left hand, puts a hard left hook to the body. McNeece is back with a left hook to the jaw. There's a straight right to the head, 2 left hooks to the body by Billy McNeece, another jab on the mouth. And then Young brings up a jab to the head and a left hook to the body. Young calm about the whole thing. He's been in with some tough opposition, including Bobo Wilson, goes in and holds on for a moment. Now they're at long range. Young takes the right hand to the body. A jab on the chin by Paddy Young, and McNeece chops away with his own right hand to the head. Al Burrow quickly gets them apart with this round running its course. McNeece feints the left hand, feints it again. Young just backs away and digs the light left hand to the body. The pace has slowed down perceptibly here. Again, they go to close quarters. Now they're at long range again. Young feints the left hand, misses one, and takes the left to the body, a right to the head, a right to the head again, a left hook to the head, and Young is back with a left hook to the head and a jab to the mouth. As again, they go in close and tie each other up. Again parted by the referee. McNeece brings up a left hook to the head, a left hook to the body, another left to the head. And now it's McNeece having a good round. Young cut around the left eye again, drives the left hand to the jaw, feints the left hand, and gets away from a sweeping right aimed at his body. Young back toward his corner, goes fancy for a moment, and is ready to sit down as the bell rings.